Hi, I'm Anna, and welcome to my new video. Maybe some of you might have been wondering where I'm from, so I will tell you. I am from the Netherlands, and I'm 24 years old. I recently turned 24. And I've been getting quite a lot of views recently on my videos, as I already mentioned last video as well. And I'm really amazed by that because I don't really feel like I deserve all of those views, and because I'm not that good at making videos yet, at least, which mostly has to do with like how insecure I am doing this. Like there's basically a straight correlation between my feeling of confidence when I'm making the video and like what the result is going to be. So yeah, this is an interesting journey for me to learn to be more confident doing something that I feel uncomfortable doing. So bear with me while I'm doing that. And yeah, so I'm doing my best, of course, but I wouldn't easily feel like I deserved all of that attention because I have imposter syndrome, which may be something we can talk about in a future video, who knows. And right now with this video, like usually I do some preparation where I think through the topic quite a bit, and I write down my main points that I want to bring across, and I don't do too much preparation. I will leave the actual content of what I am going to say, I will leave up to the moment. But I still have some structure before I start normally. But today I decided to start completely out of nowhere, except for I have a topic idea in my head and I did give that some thoughts, but yeah, I felt like why not just give it a try to be more spontaneous, because I feel like sometimes that works even better. Who knows? So, what I want to talk about today is radical honesty. Radical honesty, that's a term that a friend of mine came up with, so I have to give credits to him for that. Because I think that's like a nice way to word this principle. And, well, what is radical honesty? It's just like being completely honest to other people and to yourself, no matter the consequences and no matter the reservations you feel about that. So also if it doesn't seem socially acceptable to say it anyway, or if it feels like really private or vulnerable, like to be honest anyway. That's basically what radical honesty means. So me and my friend, we used to have conversations where we were like, we're going to be radically honest now in this moment and say whatever occurs to us, also about the other person or about our own personal lives. And yeah, just be completely open like that. And that was really, really interesting because then you can get to really, really deep conversations. So, why I want to talk about this topic is because it's very relevant for my YouTube channel, I think. And already so far, there have been a lot of videos where I have shared very personal things about myself. Like, basically in every video, except for maybe the last one, I incorporate some very personal things where I'm being honest about my personal experiences and feelings, etc. For example, my first video, which is called Why I Was Homeschooled, I'm talking about the struggles that I was having in school and how I got chronically depressed because of all of that. Like, that's definitely tough for me to talk about, because that's like trauma material, basically. Or other examples. I guess the next video, like, I don't remember the exact names of my videos actually, but the video about being sensitive, highly sensitive, I also talk about my very personal experience of like what it's like to be so sensitive and the kind of things that I like, how I perceive the world, like. And then also definitely the INFJ video, because like I'm talking about how I experience the world as an INFJ, and like I'm doing my best to give a very personal story to you to actually make it valuable. Like, my YouTube channel is about expressing my thoughts and opinions about all of these topics around personal growth and parenting and womanhood, etc. And MBTI, of course, which was definitely a thing recently. But I think like the most important thing for me that I want to do with my channel is be real with you. And because I think on the internet there are so many people that like use the internet to perform a play of like what they wish their lives would be like, and they concentrate all of their attention on coming off as good as possible, which I am already failing at because I'm not good at making videos, and really I don't care that much about it. Like, on some level I do. I want to give a really good performance, and like that's also why I'm so insecure, because I wish I I I gave that perfect performance, but like that doesn't mean I'm not going to post these videos, even though I'm not like 100% satisfied with any of them. It's just like, this is real, this is me, this is what's actually happening. Like, I am insecure and I make videos anyway, and like you get to see that realness. And I think that realness can actually be really inspiring for people and can really contribute something, to the internet. Because, like, if everybody is trying to look so perfect, then we get a very disfigured image of what other people are like, because we have the tendency to compare ourselves, like some people more than others. I definitely fit into the more than others category, so I definitely know what that's about. But if we just have like comparison material of people that are like really good at pretending to be perfect, then that really messes up our perception of ourselves, because we don't fit with that image in reality. And those people that are pretending to be perfect, like, they're pretending as well. They're probably more fucked up than like any of us, you know? So I guess that's the most important essence, that I want to be real with you and show you the whole process of what it's like to be a human, because I think also by sharing that experience of the struggles and how I got through those struggles, I can maybe I can help you and inspire you to feel more trust in life as well, and like feel encouraged to maybe think in a more positive way about your problems, because it kind of does work like that. Once you let in the negativity, it's going to not be so big anymore. The problem is, like, we're always pushing it away, all of these negative things, and not giving our attention trying to not give our attention to it, but through that you're actually feeding into it. So once you accept these dark parts of yourself, it actually becomes a lot easier to deal with them. Although the process of accepting these parts of yourself is definitely not easy. I would not try to convince you that it's easy. Never. So that's one aspect of radical honesty. Like, that's the aspect of vulnerability and like sharing realness. But there's also the part of like, because this is like about talking about myself, and not being private about things. But there's also the radical honesty of telling other people what I think about them. And I'm thinking almost that that might be another video topic. Maybe it should be, because it is kind of different. Yeah, I will save that for later. Maybe we can keep this video a bit shorter. I actually don't know how long I've been talking now, but I guess it's a bit shorter. But like, the reason why I wanted to talk about this type of radical honesty right now is because it's like very relevant for what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. And I think like the vulnerability that I'm going to show is only going to get more and more, because I'm like, with the topics that I choose, I'm like trying to warm up my audience towards more intense topics. And like, I'm not always talking about myself when I'm being honest. Sometimes I'm also like shitting on other people when I'm being honest, I think, in the future videos. But yeah, like, in general, I want to be really real with you, and I think that realness is only going to increase as I get more comfortable doing this and being open about myself. And also, like, as I progress towards more daring topics in the future. So I felt like giving some background explanation about that. And I guess one more thing that I want to say about radical honesty is that, like, the reason why I am so focused on this radical honesty, why it's something that is so much on my mind, is because I am naturally really not so honest about myself at all. Like I say, this insecurity with making videos that comes from wanting to do everything perfectly. Like, I am naturally quite a closed off person, but like, compared to other people maybe that are really good at like keeping this appearance, I'm not good at pretending. So that has definitely not worked for me. Like, while this is quite natural to me to be very closed, and I have like struggles trusting other people with my inner life, I really feel that like I must open myself up. That's like my journey in growing. It's like a really important part of my personal growth, daring to be open more and more. And so I'm not good at that. I'm not an expert at that. I am a dedicated pupil to this cause, as you could say it. So yeah, bear with me on that journey. I welcome you to try with me to be radically honest about yourself and to yourself. And yeah, I think that was it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Like, in the future, I will definitely explore this topic further. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And if you would like to see more videos of mine, please consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, have a nice rest of your week, day, whatever, and see you in the next video. Bye!